Check sound. Kembali lagi di abizarfary YouTube channel bersama gua Abi, dan di streaming kali ini kita akan lanjut bermain Wa lagi ya guys ya. Tanpa basa-basi langsung kita gaskan coy. Let's go. Paling maksimal 2 jam lah guys ini. Streaming kali ini ya, 2 jam aja ya. Karena besok masih masuk pagi kerja, jadi ya 2 jamnya cukup lah ya, harusnya lah ya.
Cantarella went inside to prepare that antidote.
Gas.
She should be finished now.
Tiba-tiba lompat. Taur aja.
This is the family antidote, made to suppress Leviathan's spiritual corruption. Take it now. As long as we can identify the problem, there's a way to fight
Ribet ya
back.
visualnya.
You carry the Sentinel's power within you. That's keeping the corruption at bay for now. What's left are the hallucinations and whispers. I've learned about Leviathan's current state from Galbrena. The Thessalians have resisted the Threnodian for a century. Its whispers aren't undefeatable. We will defeat it.
Minum apa? Sembari nyenek ya guys ya.
Leviathan needs a harbinger with enough influence to spread it.
Oh iya, terakhir kita suspeknya kita lah harbinger Leviathan ya.
Hero of heroes in Septimont. That's more than enough to be its first choice. Your path overlaps with Avidius. The Tidespawn are shaped by the harbinger's thoughts and memories. Neither the thundering Mephis nor the Phalian Beringal are native to Rinascita. So
You once said the harbinger had to be corrupted by the dark tide.
Dapat galbrena
I
mantap
still
juga ya.
don't show any
Points,
signs
I
of
think.
corruption.
I suspect the one corrupted might not be you.
Oh. Ebi.
The dark tide, huh? I ate some back at the hunting grounds. It tasted kind of funky. It made me super sleepy. Ever since then, I've been having the weirdest nightmares.
Sini ada apa ya? Gue udah makan. Gue makan 4.
Abby does carry the dark tide's frequency.
Abby must have absorbed many other frequencies. So while the dark tide's frequency lay in wait, it was masked by the others.
It was masked
Makes
by
sense.
the others.
You two share life and energy. As the primary in this bond, your frequency has been overriding Abby's. Leviathan planned for this.
Rover? Did I do something wrong?
Bukan salahmu, Ebi. Aja.
We made a call when it mattered. I asked you to absorb the dark tide. We couldn't have known what it would become. You didn't do anything wrong.
I see. Well, I can go hungry if I have to. But you better not get hurt.
Aman aja, Ebi.
The real threat is Leviathan. If we want to end this for good, we kill it and destroy its paradise.
From what I know,
Gas.
Leviathan manifests its kingdom by flooding Rinascita with the dark tide. That's how it turns the real world into the journeying paradise. But we've already secured Raguna and Septimont. The Fabricatorium and the hunting grounds are both stabilized. So why is this paradise still there?
Everything you've done has slowed down or maybe even sealed off some of its pathways. That's why Leviathan is resorting to its final plan. This so-called divinity is more devious than humanity realizes. The paradise you saw is not of this world. It stands within the dark tide. Matriarch
It's
of
within the dark
Visalia,
time. Okay.
you have guarded this truth for over a century.
Matriarch
Now,
of Visalia.
we need your insight.
I couldn't see the truth until the Threnodians' whispers finally quieted. Only then did those ancient records, once twisted beyond recognition, begin to make sense again. Leviathan was born from the shadows in our hearts, from our longing to connect and belong. It took the shape of a sea creature, because nothing frightens us more than the deep. It used faith to spread a spiritual plague. All the while, it has been feeding on our pains, fear, despair, sorrow. Our ancestors believed Leviathan survived by absorbing these emotions. Little by little, it burrowed into rinascita's collective unconscious.
Collective unconscious.
The dark tide is that subconscious made real, an ocean of shared trauma. That's why they called Leviathan the Master of the Deep.
I heard them. All those voices in the dark tide. And before I touched the gate, I felt it. Fear. Sorrow. Like it was pouring out of the people.
The stronger the conflict, the deeper the emotion it stirs. That's what shapes our memories and subconscious. That's why the playwright kept forcing rinascita into conflict. Every tragedy, every struggle, it wasn't random. It was all to keep feeding Leviathan. The end times are drawing near. The Ragnesi cling to hopes of a blissful afterlife. Septimontians have long believed in another world that begins after death. Leviathan may have drawn from these subconscious beliefs, aligning with those desires to fabricate a false future and afterlife within the dark tide. The illusion of the journeying paradise.
If that's true, once the people's belief in the end times reaches its zenith, their consciousness will align entirely with Leviathan's vision, like Gilberto, and the others who were fully corrupted.
Its power of assimilation will grow stronger, until the line between imagination and reality vanishes. The journeying paradise will descend
Imagination
upon
and
the world
reality
just as
vanishes.
before. When it does, every soul in rinascita will be unified under its control. No thoughts, no will, just blind devotion. No different from the tide spawn.
Gimana cara kita lawan Leviathan?
You saw it in the illusion. It cast aside the Sentinel's form and took on Cartetias. That means the first step in her plan is complete.
Oh iya, udah bukan si paus lagi ya bentukannya ya.
Leviathan is still watching the real world. Because of the mark of the dark tide, it can read your thoughts. So for now, we can't share the full plan with you. But you must
Bang
persist
Gondrong,
in
welcome Bang.
your connection with
Bang
rinascita runs
Bang
deeper than
Nopal,
time,
aduh,
or even
etannya
you ever imagined.
random
You're
banget
not
anjir.
just the harbinger of
Sekarang
despair.
YouTube jelek kayak ini ya.
You've become
Dia
a
langsung
vessel
ngebaca
of rinascita's
username
hope.
anjir. Udah kayak Instagram
So
atau
go.
Twitter aja.
Gather every last
Welcome to
flicker
the
of
stream, Bang.
This is a hunt, yes. But it's
Kapan-kapan
also more than
nongkrong
that.
lah, Bang.
It's a war of spirit.
Aduh, abangnya sibuk banget nih, aku perhatiin nih.
Against despair. To take Leviathan down, our belief has to
Masih
be
main gak game
unshakable.
ini, Bang?
If there's doubt in your heart, then stop. A new path won't reveal itself.
Masih bisa, hahaha, aman. Aman terus
For now, the dark tide in
Fancy lah ya.
is under
Aduh,
control.
sayang banget.
And I think I figured out
Abangnya
what the plan
mainnya
has
udah
been.
jauh, udah sampai ke
Before the
Singapura,
bells of Paradise ring, I'll buy you time. When you're ready,
Berkelas ini mah, berkelas.
just like the playwright said. When the moment comes, everything, fiction and reality, past
Ini game
and
bagus
future,
loh bang, masa pensi bang, aduh. Game baik ini loh. Gas. Streaming ini akan selesai sampai berapa X11 tadi ya, selesai. Gitu aja udah. Ah, nggak ada dialog, skip. Ada dialog suaranya, bah. Mas. Kaisar aja udah tinggalin, nah kan. Ini ciri-ciri apa guys? Orang sibuk. Masnya udah punya banyak prioritas masnya. Aku tahu kok. Nggak apa-apa. Diwajarkan. Emotnya ngeselin banget nih.
Keep moving. Stay in line and follow instructions. No dawdling. I promise. We will
My
return soon.
best friend bah, you know.
Well. Is that you, Unwritten One? So you did decide to grace us after all. Thought maybe you'd forgotten about us.
Sebenarnya yang bikin happy main game ini adalah sebelum ke region baru itu ketemu dengan my istri aka shorekeeper. Itulah.
Did you come straight from Raguna?
I did. Has it begun here too? I see you're starting evacuations.
An unannounced high tide. But that term doesn't
Unannounced
even
high
begin
tide.
to cover it. No signs, no patterns. The dark tide's spawn are surfacing at random, even outside the city of Septimont.
Tiba-tiba aja ke summon gitu dark tide.
It doesn't make sense. The Earth-rend wedge is still holding back the dark tide at its depths. At any rate, Augusta's already led a team to the Sanguis Plateaus to investigate. As for me, I'm helping out here. Someone has to stop the panic from turning into a stampede.
Stampede.
It's not just Septimont. Raguna has been hit too.
Udah lawan langsung lah Leviathan. Gas. Biar bisa nge-weekly. Ngambil item buat karakter baru.
I see. Raguna too.
Jangan lupa ngemil.
And Avidius.
Next Star.
He never bent the
Ini enak coy.
Never played by
Next
the
Star
rules.
Strawberry.
Why is
Star
it that fate
Strawberry.
always strikes
Tidak
hardest at those
disponsori,
who dare
tapi
to
enak.
defy it?
He never bend the knee, never play by the rules. Why is it that fate always strikes hardest at those who dare to defy it?
It's not just me. No priestess can see Septimont's auguries anymore. In our visions, it's all gone. Just blank.
Oke. Karena Dark Tide ini kah yang tiba-tiba
The
kesummon?
last prophecy ended with, the dark tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont. After that, nothing. And with this abnormal dark tide behavior, people are starting to fear the end is upon us.
Yalah. Kan dirimu sendiri yang bilang Yuno sebelumnya.
Nice
Void
thought.
itu bukan berarti
If
kehampaan,
only
bro.
more people shared your hope.
Tapi a new opportunity,
But in
anjay.
the face of something this vast and unknown, fear is only human. We can't blame them for trembling.
Ini griffon yang dipakai Augusta gak sih?
Aquila, any word? The dark tide has been spotted at the Three Heroes Crest.
How bad is it?
Bad. It's the highest point in the Sanguis Plateaus, well beyond the Blight Cloud's reach. The dark tide has never touched it before.
Highest point ya.
They call it the Three Heroes Crest for the three heroes of heroes who once stood there. Many believe their blessing has kept it one of the few sacred places the dark tide cannot reach.
Sekarang bisa nge-reach dark tide.
If even that place isn't safe, we need to see it with our own eyes. But Septimont still needs us too.
Worry not, honored one. The Senate will oversee the evacuation. Please, go assist the Ephor. We may lack your strength, but we will not stand idle. We will do everything we can to hold the line.
We were born in Septimont. Resistance runs
Lupa bener-bener
in our
hilang
blood,
story-nya,
and
karakternya.
we were raised beneath
Totally
the
gone,
shining
anjir.
legacy of heroes. You think we'll sit back and let ruin claim us?
We're counting on you, honored one.
Oh, rinascita.
I hate to admit it, but the current Senate's grown a backbone. Cowards wouldn't last long working under Augusta anyway. Come on, Rover. Let's find her.
Gas. Menunggangi kuda bersama my istri kah ini? Jelas. Masih paham, King. Si paham, King.
Traces of the dark tide are everywhere.
The tide spawn always shows up where we least expect them, and never slow down. Our warriors are stretched thin just trying to hold the lines. Even though the common echoes here don't depend on the Genesis Nexus, they're still breaking down due to the dark tide's corruption. Don't wear that face. These are Septimont's warriors. They don't fall easy. There! The Three Heroes Crest. Looks like they just finished a battle. Let's pick up the pace. You fought beside Augusta before, and you once led the battle to defeat the Sovereign. Your presence will rally them.
Look!
Yes,
It's
kan.
Rover!
Baru diomongin, lupa tiba-tiba ada anjir. Baru diomongin tadi kamu lupa.
My fellow warrior, you came. Feels like just yesterday we were fighting side by side in the Colosseum. And now look at you. Hero of heroes and all. Didn't see that coming.
Rover, your arrival is appreciated.
Oh, let me introduce you. Augusta, this is...
You know. We know each other.
Ingat ya, si Augusta.
Recover.
Never mind that. Didn't I say before, never underestimate my charm?
It is strange. From the moment we met, it felt like we were cut from the same cloth. Like we'd known each other before.
Nah, berarti lupa dia.
She might seem unmoored, but when the storm hits, she holds fast.
All right then, Augusta. What's the situation?
Theoretically, the dark tide flows here from the blight cloud above the plateaus. High tides have always followed its movements, but this time, nothing. No blight cloud anomalies. No frequency fluctuations.
Emang tiba-tiba kesummon aja ya dark tide berarti.
We always knew the Earthrend Wedge was a stopgap as we continued to search for a permanent solution. But this eruption without warning, Defies
Cristoforo gak sih?
everything we thought we understood.
Part of storyline-nya Cristoforo gak sih kayaknya?
We repelled the first wave and
Mungkin.
set up an anti-corrosion ward using anchor obelisks.
Mungkin ya.
Have you discovered anything?
What? But I thought the Sovereign's death would sever the root cause of the Paradise's descent. But Leviathan's rebirth. This is a whole new thread of fate.
The Fraxidos. Always scheming in shadow. Its wicked ambitions know no end.
Your Excellency, another outbreak. Tide spawn heading straight for the camp.
Leviathan won't spare us any time to breathe.
Let's go, fellow warriors.
It's been too long since we stood shoulder to shoulder in battle. Warriors! The battle horns sound once again. Let those who defy Septimont tremble at our fury and fall before our valor.
Kan.
Tide spawn dead ahead! Let's cut them down in one clean sweep.
Leave it to me. Nowhere to hide.
It's always a blast fighting beside you, my fellow warrior.
Another horde inbound. They're not letting up.
They're heading straight for the anchor obelisks.
We will stop them.
One with the sounds.
Boom.
On you go.
Together we rise!
Endure and defy. Be gone. Down with the curtain.
Honor cannot be silenced. Diego.
Is it just me, or have they slowed down a little?
Your Excellency, they're targeting the remaining anchor obelisks now.
But the gladiators' garden.
Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam.
Leave them to me.
We split up and reinforce the rest. Stay sharp.
Oh, tiba-tiba hilang karakter teman kita, guys.
Endure and defy. Leave it to me. None shall whisper. One with the sounds. Nowhere to hide.
How is the situation there?
Just clean them up.
Ini nama
We've cleared our sector too. Regrouping now.
we clear map.
More tide spawn at the southwest base point.
Ugh, trying to wear us down one flank at a time, huh?
They're closing in on the obelisks on our side.
Wait. Something's off. They're striking at weak spots in the formation. Since when did they fight with strategy?
Cristoforo ini.
Leviathan.
Pede gua.
It's directing them. It saw we were spread too thin and scattered their assault on purpose.
Kayaknya ya. Atau emang Leviathan ya?
Hold the obelisks at all costs!
If I release this attack, the whole obelisk array may fall. It's testing me, seeing if I'll trade lives for victory.
So, this is where we're needed, right? Time to help reclaim those
Keren
obelisks.
kah?
The North Flank's ours.
Gas.
Let's give 'em a grand show.
Let's go. Zani dan
greet you. We will
Marlot.
secure this
Ah.
route.
The poison Leviathan leaves behind.
Visalias,
Allow the
Cantarella.
Thessalians to cleanse it.
Phew! Made it this time. I've got this side covered.
Rasional. Boleh.
By the name of Imperator, we'll protect the obelisks here.
TV. Let's go. Welcome to the stream lab.
Let's deal with the mess first. Plenty of time to catch up after.
Salah, satu stream
One
ini,
obelisk remains on the
satu
northeast.
chapter selesai. Karena besok masih masuk pagi ya guys ya.
I'll take that one.
Galbrena. Let's go.
You have
Lima
my thanks,
obelisk.
heroes from afar. May your names be etched in eternity. This battle is not over yet. Let's end this together.
Together. Let's go. Kita bantai-bantai ya guys ya.
I never thought I'd see them fighting side by side with the Order of the Deep. Onward, comrades! We're not about to shape Septimont now!
I've heard of the Montelli sentry constructs, but seeing that kind of firepower up close is something else.
Maybe they're serious armored monsters as they say.
She's absorbing the tide spawn. What kind of power is that?
Moment of victory!
I'll indulge you. Answer
Oh,
my
good
call.
work bro. Boom.
I on you go. Face me.
Terus pakai arrow-nya seru juga ya.
In my mark.
Pakai Uno.
Causality, overturn. Cycle.
Honor to you, my friend.
Let's go. Kita bantai Dark Tide. Udah menyelamatkan Septimont.
What is that in the center? An opening.
Something inside is sending them frequencies to recover.
Leviathan kali situ.
The tide spawn
Ali.
is still hiding in there, ready to strike again. Damn it! There's no end to this.
We won't last much longer at this rate.
The entrance is open. Now's the time.
Yes, it's open.
What are you doing?
What I always planned to do. Hunt the Trenodian. The moment I jump into the dark tide, the tide spawn will retreat to defend. That's when you seal the anti-corrosion ward. Trap them in one stroke.
Jump into the dark tide. Are you out of your minds?
Dia pernah masuk Dark Tide kok.
Journey in paradise. The suffocating despair you see. It's a gateway, and Leviathan's sanctuary.
You're saying Leviathan built the paradise inside the dark tide?
That grand city you glimpsed within it. It wasn't a hallucination. It was real. Paradise's first form. Everything it plotted fell apart. With no other choice, it began spreading the gospel of its paradise by force. And that gives us a chance to kill it. Right now, it's trying to break the Earthrend Wedge's seal and drown all of Rinascita in the dark tide. But that's not its true goal. It feeds on our terror, on despairing frequencies. That's what fuels its rebirth and its paradise. We must strike
Welcome to the stream, Bear.
tear down the paradise it
Satu
built.
chapter selesai.
It will descend upon
Let's go.
Rinascita, just as
Satu
it
chapter
feared.
streaming ini selesai.
Three
Let's go.
heroes rest.
Biar ada progres lah. Progres kecil.
Paradise won't fall unless we can reach it. How exactly do we do that?
The living can only enter the journeying paradise once they've been corrupted by the dark tide. Even then, one of you must go in first.
Ntar lagi nih 2 jam lagi. Yoi. Ya, emang gue pengennya satu chapter aja sih malam ini. Besok masih kerja pagi, bah.
Find a waystone to create a connection for the others to follow.
Kita mainnya chill aja, chill aja, oke?
But it's been corrupted. Only the Sentinel's power can purify it. Take it. Leviathan's eye is still on this place, so I'll say no more. I trust you'll understand what's left unsaid. Once I'm inside, I'll draw its attention. That'll buy you enough time to prepare.
One of you dari bawah ya.
Good. All locked and loaded. Now, if you'll excuse me, someone's got to teach the Dark Tide some manners.
Galbrena tuh temannya Augusta, bah.
No, hold on now.
Temen bocilnya Augusta.
And you, Rover, if your resolve is true, be ready. When the time comes, I'll guide you to paradise. See you all in hell.
The tide spawn are retreating to the center. They're all inside the ward's perimeter. Augusta!
Augusta.
Now activate the anchor obelisks.
Buat nahan ini ya, Dark Tide ya. Oke.
We did it. But what good is that? She just rattles on, doesn't even check if anyone's really listening, and then dives headfirst into the dark tide.
The journeying paradise lies within the dark tide. I do not think she was lying. That grand city she spoke of, I saw it myself.
Berarti pas di chapter atau arc di mana Augusta apa ya, memori-memorinya dimasukin Dark Tide, itu upaya Leviathan bikin Augusta jadi ini ya, jadi harbinger dia gitu, harbinger si Leviathan ini. Cuman mungkin karena gagal, mungkin sempat ngambil Yuno juga di chapter sebelumnya kan, tapi karena gagal juga, mungkin jadinya ngambil formnya Fleur de Lis, kartet dia untuk fisika.
I see where we are now.
Hampir ya.
Rover, you're here.
Regarding that, I think it's best you hear from them directly.
From them. Siapa tuh them-nya? Pakainya Carlota? Oke, Camelia, ada Mai Isri juga tadi di atas ya.
Loud and clear, Rover. So, all available bloom bearers have arrived in Rinascita. We're standing guard at Aberrado Vault, and Booling is already en route to reinforce Septimont.
Booling, mantap Booling man.
But this time, the Black Shores will show the world who we really are.
Udah nggak cegil bah, Camelia.
And time's short, so I'll make this a quickie. We've drawn some key conclusions about the Threnodian in Rinascita. The Threnodian is a shadow of civilization, formless and immortal. According to Imperator's judgment, it can't be erased entirely, only shackled.
Okay.
But the one you're about to face is different. The Fraxidus used the Threnodian's gem to resurrect him, and that created a crack in the shell. Tethys believes that with Imperator's power, you might be able to split the gem from the Threnodian and stop Leviathan from fully reviving. If you can extract the gem, Tethys can tap into a Sonoros infinite expansion to lock that thing down for good. One more thing. Back in Jinzhou, Abby proved capable of absorbing Threnodian's frequencies. This means, in theory, it could act as a temporary host for the gem. But know this, the Threnodian Leviathan is rooted deeply in the minds and souls of Rinascita's people. Only they can truly face it. At Raguna's request, we've teleported some of our strongest resonators to reinforce the front lines at Blade's crest. So, leave the civilians to us. We'll keep them safe. As for combat power, I called in some insurance. Never hurts to play it safe.
Ada Salsaro juga ya tiba-tiba ya.
Don't worry, we... So you don't have to unleash the fans.
Berguna juga kamu ya bintang 4. Bintang 4.
In any case, you just focus on driving your blade straight into Leviathan's heart. We'll be Rinascita's last line of defense, and we'll be right here waiting for your safe return.
Ingat gue selama gue ngejar main story-nya Uwa, kayak nggak pernah ada story Calcaro deh.
If not for the
Di main
Black Shaw's
story.
aid, we would not have arrived so swiftly, or with such peace of mind. This disaster has swept across all of Rinascita. We Raganese won't cower behind Septimont's walls, nor will we sit idle while the dark tide ravages your lands.
Emang belum kan ya?
Septimont has long stood as the vanguard against the tide spawn. This is your battleground. We'll follow your lead, Your Excellency. Just say the word.
Thank you for your trust. Though Septimont and Raguna have drifted apart over the years, in the face of such calamity, we stand together as one for Rinascita. There is no need for formality between us. Leviathan is the source of this chaos.
Gue demen pas part ini tuh dialognya nggak ada delay animasi gitu, nggak kayak dialog in game-nya gitu. Jadi kayak nonton anime ini. Dan Jinaya belum ada, ya kan? Takutnya gue lupa anjir. Apa mungkin ada side story-nya kah? Apa karakter story gitu-gitu.
That connection could open up a path for us.
Harus tamatin si 2.7 hari ini.
When the dark tide swallowed me, I
Gak tau
did
bisa tuh
leave
nggak?
an anchor stone behind, but
Gak ada side story. Oh, Oke.
How did
Emang
you
belum
know
diceritain
that?
kayaknya ya.
Not important right now. The real issue is that the anchor has been heavily corroded. To reactivate it, we'll need to purify it using the Sentinel's power.
even if we take another anchor stone with us, its power alone
2
won't
jam
be
doang kok
enough
kalau
to
lu
pierce the
apa
spatial
mainnya.
anomaly inside the dark tide.
Tetep aja anjir.
Open up a path.
Ini aja berapa? Ini aja udah 40 menit. Tambah 2 jam lagi. Sampai jam 1 kali. Oh nih karakter apa nih? Aura farming. Lupa gue namanya, ribet namanya. Tiba-tiba muncul bah karakternya bah.
A dying martyr entrusted it to me.
The first relic, infused with Imperator's pure original power. That light once drove back the darkness across Rinascita.
Most of its strength was spent purging the dark tide beneath Raguna. What's left can only shield one person.
And someone will need to carry it in first, to reach the anchor stone and reactivate it. I'll do it. As a captain, navigating through uncharted waters is second nature.
Okay.
I'll go.
I know how to resist the dark tide's corruption.
The Phasalia family potion grants resistance, and I've endured its whispers for long enough. I know its tactics. Let me face this.
Pilihannya terlalu cepet anjir. Pilihan di kanan tadi.
We don't even know where this anchor stone is. Finding it may take time, and your potion might wear off before you reach it.
Aku ingin menyelamatkan
I still
kamu,
carry the
my
sentinel's
istri.
power. I can hold out longer than anyone. I have to be the one.
This relic holds all that Primus once felt. His fury, sorrow, obsession, and resolve. I see that same resolve in you. Take it.
Ternyata karakter banner sebelumnya out of nowhere, nggak ada backstory, nggak ada apa, tiba-tiba dateng, eng. Nih ada barang nih ketinggalan gitu, cok. Si anjir. Suka-suka dah.
Lady Cantarella, how many of your family's
Pencet apa tadi ya?
potions remain?
Pencet 2 deh kayak gue. Gue nanti mau mencet 1 padahal. Anjir. Trust me kan tuh 1.
Asking if I
Kecepatan
can
ya.
brew enough to carry all of us into the journeying paradise. If we're ready to face Leviathan.
Anjing pilihannya tadi goblok.
So, once that anchor stone is activated, the path should be clear, right? Great. Then would you do us the honor, brilliant
Gak ngaruh juga
lady
sih
of
pilihannya.
potions,
Cuman agak
and
gimana ya?
get us there?
Paling keren tuh kalau gue milih Trust Me ya.
Rover, this is Rinascita's fight. It is neither your duty to shoulder it alone, nor our desire to see you do so. We will not have you face the Threnodian alone. If facing Leviathan means being corrupted by the dark tide, then so be it.
The priestesses foresaw this. The dark tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont. If that is our fate,
Gila.
we must meet it head on.
Berani banget si Augusta ya.
I'll go first. I'll enter the dark tide, activate the anchor stone's connections, and hold the path open for the rest of you.
Meanwhile, we'll hold the line at the Three Heroes Crest. The tide spawn aren't the only threat. The Fraxtus might still have their hand to play.
Once the anchors are active, we'll take the potions and follow.
Rinascita will not falter just because a few of its leaders are gone. Its people will rise. We'll meet again in the paradise and end this together. Leviathan will fall.
Rover,
Mas.
we all understand the burden you carry. We are grateful. We'll continue to monitor the dark tide. When the moment comes, we'll move. Until then, prepare and rest.
That visitor from Huanglong, he must know something about Fenrico. If the lantern came from the Fabricatorium, then what's happened to the dark tide sealed beneath Raguna's seas? There's still time.
Oh dia buta bah ternyata.
You're here. Harbinger of the dark tide.
Okay.
Who are you? How do you know about this?
Choyan. The capital sent me to retrieve a fugitive.
Agak susi tadi pas gue ngeliat matanya putih kan. Ternyata dari shot tadi tuh pas kuping oh ya udah ketahuan buta nih orang.
Instead, I found the Primus.
Bagus ya. Ngetis tanpa ngasih tahu bahwa apa ya belak-belakan gue tuh buta gitu. Tapi pakai shot pakai scene. Boleh lah gua. Kuro boleh lah Kuro.
Said it was meant for you.
So, his
ambitions and his crimes were buried in blood. But he paid the price. Gave his life to drive back the dark tide beneath Raguna's seas. That's how the relic reached your hands. Think no more on it. Think only of what's ahead. Death is a cheap way to pay for transgressions. He knew it wouldn't be enough. Listen. Every harbinger of the dark tide, Fenrico, Mia, the rest, they all met the same end.
Tapi gue Lord Arbiter, bro. Aman aja. Aman. Lord Arbiter, bro. Aman aja. My istri nih.
I accepted this long ago.
You've already been touched by the dark tide. Even the Sentinel's power cannot reverse it.
That's why we're not arguing over who goes in first. Anyone else would just suffer longer.
You've been resisting the Threnodians' corruption this whole time. Suppressing your resonance ability so Tidespawn wouldn't surface. Everything you said was just to hide the truth. Deliberately.
Agak narsis sih milih yang ketiga. Satu lah.
You're prepared to walk into death alone.
You traveled so far just to honor a dying stranger's final wish. I'll ask for just one more. For me. Please.
The dark tide rejects outsiders of rinascita. But you're different. I'll do what I can. I'll hold the line here. You do what must be done.
Thank you ya. Nggak perlu gue jelasin lagi. Paham dia maksud gue. Lelaki tidak bercerita, bah.
Doesn't come so easily.
I never act with sacrifice as a given. Not even my own.
Ini bilang lelaki tidak bercerita, bro. Paham si Q-Yuan maksud kita kan, maksud CMC.
The people you helped, they're still waiting for your return. Farewell.
Ada hitam-hitam. Mari. Kita gaskan.
You know, status report. Frequency is stabilizing. If you're going in, this is your best window. Remember that stretch of chaos we once crossed? If Leviathan has shaped this world through the dark tide, expect something similar. Shifting sands, obscuring fog. That Discord Slayer, Galbrena was it? She's bound to the dark tide. If she dared to hunt the Threnodian, she must know how to navigate its depth. Once inside, find her existence in the chaos. Reunite with her. She'll guide you forward. You catch on quickly. I believe you know what to do.
Ya, you know bini lu, aman aja.
Selalu.
Gua abis ngeliat my bini tadi, jadi aman ya.
And when you find her, don't let her go.
Dims doang sih, tapi oke lah.
Rover, keep your wits about you once you're inside the dark tide.
Don't worry, I'll stick with him every step of the way.
Just remember you're not going in alone. When the time comes, we will be right behind you. If you are ready, step forward. May the eternal sun light your path. And may each step bring you closer to victory.
Bantai. Dark Tide ya, Threnodian sialan itu. Mari. Udah masuk paradise ya kayak kita ini.
think there's actually a whole other world inside the dark tide. It kind of feels holy somehow. Huh? Feels a bit like chaos, but colder and creepier. Like something's whispering to me. Anyway, let's focus. Like Yuno said, if we do what we did back in the chaos, we can anchor to Galbrena and find her, right? Let me remember. Something about anchoring to the memories, feelings, and connections in the chaos. But the problem is...
It's a mystery. Galbrena ya?
Yeah! Galbrena's always like... whoosh, she's there, and then whoosh, she's gone. Doesn't really say much either.
In life, chaos. In death, silence. A stillness veils the teeming multitudes. Glory is washed clean in suffering's tide. The hesitant shall not return. The timid shall not pass. Tell me, little lamb, whence do you come? And where does your path lead?
It's that creepy guy again.
Creepy guy again.
Little lamb, your hostility pains me. I came to aid you. You wish to anchor to her. A simple task. Surely you've heard. The dark tide preserves memory. Her past is scattered through its depths, tangled in the currents like fractured glass.
Then we'll just go find them ourselves.
The dark tide mirrors the chaos of the human mind. Shifting, twisting. A fleeting thought, and the path ahead may vanish beneath your feet. Leviathan lurks in the depths of this world, building its kingdom, bending this place into its image. This place is molded by the journeying paradise's frequency. A vision of perfection, unmarred by flaw. But behold, the dark tide's true face. A world of hatred, fear, and despair. The world your kind calls hell. Leviathan merged paradise and hell with its power of assimilation, cloaking rot in radiance. Yet the mask is flawed. The paradise is incomplete. These twin worlds bleed into one another to create spatial anomalies. Countless souls caught between light and shadow, adrift without rudder or self, lured by false hope, they stumble into its waiting arms. Not yet. Save its light. I will guide you. Walk with me through this wasteland. If you wish to see her, then walk her path.
Bagus lagi kalimatnya. Endure what she endured.
You will hear despair's screams. See the dead beg for death. Watch souls willingly burn in cleansing fire. What is? Are you afraid? Good. I've seen many enter this realm. Valiant, burning with purpose just like you. But in the end, I hope you endure longer than most. Her plan is bold, but an unwanted frequency has mingled into the dark tide. I know not who it is. This path will prove less smooth than she hoped. But for now, you have no choice. Do you? Come, little lamb. Open your eyes. Sharpen your claws. It's time we journey into the underworld.
Kita gaskan Chimera demi bertemu dengan Galbrena.
The flow of time here is slower than in your world. We have plenty of it. Be patient, little lamb. I shall keep watch over the outside. Speaking with you through the...
Is that Galbrena up ahead?
I won.
Did you see that? That resonance ability?
She'll be a force to be reckoned with.
Damn it. I was so close. What did you do to get that kind of power?
My power? It's always been there.
On with it. I can't take it. I trained.
Dunia itu emang gak adil, anjir.
More, bled more.
I know. You're all stronger than me, and all worthy opponents. But please, you should tend to your injuries now.
Dunia itu selalu tidak adil.
Mocking us? People like you, born lucky, never understand what it means to struggle, to fight for your strength.
No, I really meant what I said. They are stronger than me, in body and in spirit. So many here are. They just don't have the same resonance ability. Why was I the only one gifted with this power?
For those who cannot stomach defeat, even sincerity tastes of cruelty. Fate is never fair. It bestows gifts without reason. Whether blessing or mockery, mankind must learn to carry it with grace.
So, she is from Septimont. Why did she leave? Her resonance ability was bright and radiant back then.
The curse of the dark tide had she returned untempered, with curse still unclaimed as gift. Rinascita would have burned for her folly.
You claim to stand against Leviathan, yet you speak so coldly of human lives.
The two are not in conflict. Many a mighty alliance has thrived on loathing alone, and I am a tacit discord, a devourer and killer by nature. We each take what we need. She too accepted my gift. Left to her own strength, she would have fallen long ago. Do not be so eager for answers. Go live them. Feel them instead.
Gak usah jadi orang yang merasa tersakiti anjing hanya karena gue tuh udah berusaha. Dunia tuh nggak adil anjing. Di atas langit akan selalu ada langit anjir. Yang bikin lu sedih itu karena ya lu put ekspektasi lu, karena lu ngerasa lu udah berusaha sekuat tenaga kan. Tapi ya gitu tuh anjir, sekeras-kerasnya lu berusaha akan ada orang yang lebih oke anjir. Entah secara background atau entah secara emang pribadinya lebih persisten gitu, atau ada hal-hal lain lah. Ya nggak sih Wir? Iyalah, kayak gitulah. Jadi ya udahlah, pilihan lu. Kalau lu nggak nerima itu ya, lu train harder aja udah. Train harder, try harder anjir.
I can't use my resonance ability. Why?
Because the dark tide loved you. but you rejected
that
its
it's
gift. Now, it will consume you instead. You, your power, and everything that was once yours.
Akhir, is that really you?
You could have risen above us all. With your gift, you might have become the hero of heroes. Why did you stop? Why did you reject it? Don't you crave that glory?
Honestly, I never understood why I was born with this power. You and so many others, you deserved it more than I ever did.
Kalau mencet kenapa ada?
I've asked myself again and again, what does it mean to be strong? You once told me real strength comes from the heart, not from outside. And someone else said, she said, real strength is meant to protect. The dark tide twisted me into a monster. People ran from me. So no, I won't accept this gift.
Bisa berapa main story lagi? Kalau ngelihat dari list questnya sih terakhir chapter ini sih, chapter berapa? Aduh, gue lupa chapternya. Cuman bagian 2, bagian 12. Nggak tahu deh dari situ bakal ada lagi atau langsung ketemu apa region baru tuh yang sisa setelah 12 itu maksud gue. Soalnya ini masih bagian 11 ini. Gitu.
This is our wish. I always knew you quiet as you.
Di sini story si Kiwan dulu. Yaudah. Kita save untuk next stream berarti. Biar sekalian ganti banner gua. Berarti harusnya 12 itu story-nya Q1, habis gitu baru akhir rinascita kali ya. Akhir story-nya region rinascita. Didn't beat me with power, you beat me with will.
It doesn't lie.
The fire in your eyes, it is a fire.
I believe you'll see it through.
Harusnya 2 lagi, iya gak sih Ber? Gue soalnya nggak ngikutin spill-spillan di YouTube juga sih Lip, jadi nggak tahu. 2 lagi kan? Iya, 2 lagi. Kecuali HSR ya, HSR gue udah mulai skip main story anjir. Nanti kalau gue bingung ceritanya baru nonton YouTube. Genshin gak usah ditanya, udah capek. Main Genshin capek anjir. Dari Cisa langsung 3.0 gua nanti. Oke. Berarti pas Cisa dikenalin masih rinascita akhir dong jatuhnya ya. Saya skip aja, pusing kalau baca sendiri. Iya. Menurut gua kalau misalkan ya pingannya nggak terlalu penting nih, skip. Untung ya udah ada fitur skip kan di HSR, enak. Genshin gua udah 120 GB langsung gua uninstall. Gua lebih ke ini sih, capek. Gua ngejar main story aja capek loh. Genshin, ya pingannya tuh udah mah capek. Bikin ngebuild karakter juga capek Genshin. Terus yang paling kerasa setelah main Wua gitu ya, gue baru sadar anjir, selama bertahun-tahun gue main Genshin gitu, dari 2000 berapa ya gue mainnya, 2021 kan? Atau 2000 berapa ya, lupa. Itu apa, gue baru sadar kalau gue karakter B5 gue tuh nggak ada yang punya ini, cok. Nggak ada yang punya signatur anjir. Senjatanya bintang 4 semua, cok.
If resistance comes, let that power be your blade. A journey into the abyss allows no return. It is a path ordained. To rise, one must first learn to fall. So it was for her. I remember when her resonance ability was corrupted by the dark tide. She fought with nothing but instinct and flesh. She clawed through monstrosities until she stood before me. Her frequency was nearly consumed. How rare! A mortal here, it shall gnaw upon thee. Slow, ceaseless, until thou bend the knee. Thy fate is to be made one with it.
I know. The dark tide devours everything. Assimilates everything. If I can't escape it, then I'll use it.
To claim a divinity's power is to invite divine wrath. Know this. More tidespawn lie in wait before thee.
It's already flowing inside of me. So why can't I turn it against them? Why can't I be the one who devours them? These false frequencies need me to survive. If this power doesn't want to listen to me, then I'll show it who's the real boss.
Thy own kind wished for thy survival. Yet thou wouldst risk it all.
So I can truly live.
To seek a life true while death surrounds thee. Absurd.
Then I'll show you by living. No matter the pain, humanity can live through
Tapi
it
emang
with pride.
apa ya?
Heads held high.
Simple sih. Pas baca backstory-nya Galbrena ya.
Be loud, but I don't think it's that strong.
Kalau jadi orang
Don't believe in it.
disudutin gitu ya. Disudutin. Contohnya misalkan karena kematian gitu. Pilihannya dua biasanya. Kalau nggak emang nyerah gitu, atau kayak Galbrena nih, ya udah gue lawannya nothing tulus gitu. Kalau ending-endingnya gue hancur sekalian gitu.
It hurts, but I already see the light.
Carry strength and our final hopes. Live with pride, head held high, free and unbound.
I'm almost there. I won't give up.
Human flesh remaineth ever feeble. This broken vessel's frequency is sundered and shattered. Yet this is indeed a chance of an eon. I shall give one final push.
You helped her escape the dark tide.
You are free to see it that way. But I made no vow that my boon came without a price. Still, I never did grasp what she meant by truly living.
If you can't tame the power you carry, you'll only be dragged along by it. That's not living. And it's not. She carried the same will they did. Even if she failed in that wish, she'd pass that flame on.
Beyond my understanding. But mark this, without my boon, she'd never have come this far. Her defiance has drawn divine attention. Though she escaped, the Tidespawn still hunt her. Her fate will catch her eventually. To spare rinascita further calamity, she fled to distant lands, corrupted by the dark tide and losing all her power. At first, she could do naught but run. But she was clever. Learned to track the movements of tacit discords through the dark tide's fluctuations. Even when barely holding herself together, she roamed the wilds, warning others of the doom to come. But men seldom listen to a girl who bears a cursed flame. 'Twas easier to believe she brought disaster. Some even said her flames were from Galbrena, the legendary tacit discord.
So, Galbrena was originally a tacit discord's name?
A fiend of ever-burning flame. A monster who spread fear and hatred across the land. She borrowed that name and saved many in its guise. But her one mistake was her weakness. The dark tide saw no more after she escaped. So, I will tell you the rest.
The flames! She's Galbrena! The flame demon!
Time is running out.
Disguised as Galbrena, use their fear to drive them out. But alas,
Use their fear to, yeah.
the true Galbrena had come.
Maksa orang lewat fear untuk gitu kan. Ya kayak orang Indo aja nih. Orang Indo kan kalau dikasih tahu jangan nebang pohon ya. Pohon ini adalah resapan akhir. Kalau kamu nebang pohon ini, nanti banjir. Biasanya nggak didengerin tuh, kecuali lu pakai kalimat-kalimat using fear gitu kan, kayak pohon ini tuh pohon keramat. Kalau kamu nebang, kamu akan dikutuk atau gimana gitu-gitu kan. Ada penunggunya gitu-gitu. Baru tuh takut tuh manusia Indo kan kayak gitu tuh.
I'll tame you. But for now, that undying demon will fall beneath my blade. This
Api merah sama api biru jadi api ungu ya.
is now mine.
To wield this cursed fire with sanity, you will suffer considerable pain. Is it worth it?
Let's go. The hunt continues.
To consume that flame demon, she surrendered more of her frequency to me. Thus our pact was sealed. All that I consume, she inherits as strength.
So, she became what she is by endlessly feeding on tacit discords.
Gelo sih.
Always has a
Keren.
price.
Backstory-nya Galbrena oke.
Should she fail to feed me fresh frequencies, I shall feast on her soul.
Berarti Galbrena emang cewek random yang emang punya bakat dari lahir aja ya. Gue kira Galbrena tuh temen kecilnya ini ya. Temen kecilnya siapa? Augusta. Yang kemakan wave apa? Wave dark tide.
To crave unorthodox power, yet cling to her humanity. 'Tis a savage clash of wills between her soul and theirs. And should her will falter,
you'll devour her frequency. Be reborn through her.
I helped her once broken vessel with my own frequency. Enough to survive the dark tide. This is a long overdue repayment.
No. It was the souls of those humans who saved her. You just saw an opening in her broken frequency and slipped in. Admit it. You just wanted to escape the dark tide, didn't you?
I do not deny it. After centuries, a door opened at last. And she bore a soul unshaken, even at the border of life and death. The most perfect vessel I have ever known. Besides, suffering is a gift. Through it, she learned the true meaning of strength.
Pilihan satu pilihan anak Gen Z banget sih. Don't glorify suffering.
Fate showed her countless tragedies, stirring her compassion, but robbing her of the power to save. They gave her a second life, but what I offered was a path to wrest her strength back from fate. And that is what she chose. She walks this path with zeal, never resting, as if every misery in the world were born of her own weakness. Oh, and there are 4 more like me in her now. Ah, I almost forgot. Of course, one must not forget the flame demon herself, Galbrena.
At this point, Galbrena feels like her true name. But what was her real name?
That you must ask her yourself.
Bisa gitu ya lo ya, Kimera ya. Noticing gue ya. Lo harus nanya sendiri lah. Siap.
You came.
Hope I'm not too late.
Not too late, not too early. Right on time. One side each. Ah. Guardian of the Dark Tide, a mortar. We meet again. I tried to clear the path for you, but that thing got in my way.
You handled all the monsters along the way by yourself.
More or less. Too many roads led here, and I couldn't be sure which one you'd take. So I wanted to make it easy, whichever way you chose. One last thing.
You didn't have to go so far, Discord Slayer. Take what's left of me. This flicker of a soul won't last much longer anyway.
Just hang in there. I'll find a way to save your frequency.
You don't have to carry it all yourself. Sometimes it's okay to lean on someone else.
Ya, bisa lo ya kayak gitu ya MC Lord Arbiter ya. Siap.
Thank you.
Human frequencies dull the pain of absorption. Why not let them serve a purpose? Burn them before they turn.
I did it because I wanted to. Not everything needs a reason.
Lord Arbiter menyerang, Bah. Ini, Bah.
I gave you power, not so you would squander it on sentiment. Unleash your true nature. Terror, slaughter. That is what you are made for.
Your time's up. Crawl back to where you belong.
Looks like you've got him on a leash.
Taming him isn't the hard part. Becoming stronger than him is. Oh, and keeping him hungry enough to feed on my terms.
Do not mistake this for triumph, galbrena. This battle will not end until one of us is dead.
Really? I think Abby is a lot cuter. That power you used, was it the Sentinel's power of separation? And that incredible little one. No wonder Cartetia had the nerve to propose such a mad plan.
Yes.
Even here, the Paradise's frequency isn't stable, which means Leviathan hasn't completely seized control. So, looks like part one of the plan worked.
You bear the Dark Tide's power, but you are no harbinger.
Good. We can avoid a lengthy explanation. If you're looking for the Harbinger too, you must have seen it. The apocalypse Leviathan will bring forth. It was meant to remain restrained by the Sentinel, but I feel it stirring again. I followed its frequency and found you.
Most of Leviathan's power resides in me, but a fragment escaped. I've been tracking the one who carries that power.
That gem was cast into the Dark Tide. If this is where things are at, that leads to only one conclusion. Leviathan is about to resurrect. Freed from the Sentinel's hold, it's returned to its primal state in the Dark Tide, like water returning to the sea. We must trap its frequency before we can destroy it.
Or we can use me. Leviathan's instinct will draw it to reclaim what was once part of itself. The godhood inside me.
But that godhood has fused with your humanity. Their frequencies are nearly identical now.
That's exactly how we trap it. When Leviathan awakens, it won't distinguish. It will devour all frequencies blindly. If I offer my humanity, I'll become an anchor, give form to formlessness, and trap its frequency in one place.
Ibadah lu dong Cartetia.
If it's now hiding in the Dark Tide, I know you have a way of sending my humanity into it, right?
And I suppose you know the cost.
Iyalah.
I do. But I have faith in those who strive to protect this land. In him. And in you. The Dark Tide can't read either one of our minds. Only we can do this, Discord Slayer. Let me be your first bullet. Fire me into Leviathan's heart.
When the time comes, I'll kill you in front of them. To convince Leviathan of your Necessary death.
Then I shall leave the rest to you. Thank you for choosing to be misunderstood, hated, and for putting your life at risk. Thank you for your resolve, Discord Slayer.
With the Sentinel Sword of Divinity, we split her godhood from her humanity, leaving the divine within her. Then, I fired the Dark Tide bullet to consume her frequency and send her humanity into the Dark Tide. Leviathan can't truly distinguish the signals it receives. It's blinded by what people believe. By tricking the one closest to the Blessed Maiden into accepting her death, we lowered its guard. Now that Kartetia has trapped its frequency, all that's left is to gather strength, reach the paradise, and finish Leviathan. Even I'm not arrogant enough to think I can take the Trenodian by myself. No apocalypse is ever stopped by a lone hero. It's always a difficult struggle, fought by countless lives. In this hunt, my part is to clear the way while the others prepare, set the aim, and fire the first shot. Maybe I'm gambling. People freeze up facing the end. Fear takes hold. Even those brave enough don't always get that blessing of fate. But if there's even the slightest chance to stop a disaster, I'll take it. Even if I stand alone. All I need to know is that when I drained the last drop from my glass, I had the guts to pull the trigger. Worst case, I stay trapped in the Dark Tide, holding Leviathan back a little longer. That's a price I'll pay. But I think I bet on the right people.
Some of us might use the word trust.
Trust.
I can sense Augusta's anchorstone. It lies beyond this well in the deeper realm of the Dark Tide. But the deeper we go, the stronger Leviathan's mental interference will be. Here, wear this. This cassette tape is a rare find from Lohai Roy. It preserves your most innate frequency. Perfect for what's ahead. I don't know how it works, but it's a good time for music, wouldn't you say?
Ikon baru kah itu? Lahai Roy.
Does the song have a name?
They're usually named after the one who recorded them.
So, your real name is...
I'll tell you when this is all over. Call it a promise. A promise that we both make it back in one piece. If you're ready, let's go.
Boleh. Lord Carbiter, boleh. Bridgingnya bisa, Al. Terus nama asli lu?
You know how to use the Sentinel's original power, don't you? Then change the world if something gets in your way.
Why are there so many enemies here?
Leviathan's kingdom. It created them itself. Nothing more than empty husks.
What should we do? Should we avoid them?
No. We slay them all.
We slay them all.
Hey, you'd say that.
They need no mercy. Their rest awaits.
obey. One with the sounds.
Gotcha. The hunt ends here.
Time to go.
Big flames. Fight fire with fire.
Let's bring big.
Show began, none shall whisper. One with the sounds.
Speak of the by my trigger. Enter Hell's Gate.
Scorched to
Hated hellfire.
devour them all.
Read.
You will obey. One with the sounds.
You can't escape me. I've come to send you to your grave.
Dar.
Fresh face.
The flames roar.
Boom.
Another Mokhtar thrown at us. Oh, bring it on. This song is about to hit the chorus.
None shall whisper. It's over.
Some faint melodies disrupted the rhythm. Try switching worlds. Finally, we've arrived. The true gateway to hell.
Lihat ultinya. The true gateway of hell.
With your love, we stand united in devotion. With hearts full of joyous loyalty, we rise from the sea, guided by your light.
The dead grow tongues and sing praise day and night. That's what's become of those consumed. But if the journeying paradise reaches our world, everyone in Rinascita will suffer the same.
Look at them, lining up to flatter their divinity without Leviathan's wisdom. Feeble minds like theirs are fit only to be devoured.
Ceaseless worship, stripped of meaning or soul. From this shore to the next. From paradise back to our world.
All to gather more believers, to be drawn into Paradise's maw. Then they'll go claim their due from Leviathan.
Even with the tape's help, we can't stay exposed to these hymns for too long. Chimera.
I don't take your orders. Silence, wretched souls! There is no place for you in Paradise. Burn in your ruin, and rot in hell.
Seems Chimera still commands some authority here.
Coming back here feels like coming home. By blood, they ought to call me forefather. Leviathan was right about one thing. Fear is the most ancient and enduring truth in all living things.
Live to hunt.
We're here again.
The Styx Lake. A myth once whispered in Septimont, now carved into reality by Leviathan. Those touched by the tidespawn often begin to see things. Hallucinations. This lake is usually the first they find. you see it? At the edge of this underworld. That's the journey of paradise.
Journey Paradise. Oke. Kayak castle gitu ya bentukannya ya.
Through me, walk the path of glorious ascension. Through me, enter the city of eternal bliss.
No matter how Leviathan dresses it up, it can't hide the truth. It's a lie. Twisting souls and selling a
Leviathan udah kayak Dajjal anjing. Paradise tuh hell nih.
It's not quite like how I remembered it.
The Styx Lake, a place where all souls meet. Some call it by another name, Main's Deep. Leviathan reshaped it through the dark tide, turning it into a furnace where souls are melted down and reforged.
A crude imitation of the Sentinel's way of giving form to remnant creatures. But Leviathan takes the souls devoured by the dark tide and forges them into its radiant kindreds. Perhaps what I carry is rage. The rage for vengeance.
This is where Chimera was born.
Do you mean me? Or us, born from the fury that courses through the earth? Rage cast my spine, and slaughter forged my chest. I've torn through countless souls, rained fire on fields, slept to the wails of 1,000 dying cries. They remember me as Nemean, the name of the land I reduced to ruins, the name forever seared into their hearts with terror. Leviathan, its treachery dragged me into the dark tide, and twisted my frequency, and forced me into an abominable union with the frail goat and pathetic serpent. We were merged into one. Since then, our frequencies gnaw and rend at one another, torment without end. The agony wrought by its will, I shall repay tenfold, carving bone, feasting on marrow, until nothing remains.
Chimera was Leviathan's first tidespawn, created by fusing the frequencies of 3 powerful tacit discords, the first of its kindred. Don't expect nobility from him. He has the gift of wisdom, but at his core, he's still a tacit discord driven by instinct. A destroyer in life, a prisoner of vengeance in death. That vengeance is what broke Leviathan's leash. And now our goals align, and that's likely why he's willing to listen this time. These human frequencies, they're trapped in the dark tide's corruption, still clinging to their last shreds of will. Leviathan can do nothing but trap them here and torture them with the pain it's harvested. That alone is reason enough to slay it.
We in Leviathan, we set them free.
Exactly. Look, the Anchorstone Augusta place is just across the lake. No. The waters are dark with corruption.
Wretched souls, abandon all yearning for the light of paradise. They come not to save, but to ferry thee to the far shore, into the underworld of hell, into frost
tough, eyes like burning coals. If Leviathan based this underworld on the old tales of Septimont, then this must be Charon, the ferryman of the dead. Its made-up characters only mechanically follow their scripted roles. Hand me that lantern-shaped terminal. I'll handle this.
Whence comes your pride that you would defy my word?
We come by the highest will's command. By divine pardon, we shall cross to honor the dead and to return hope to the living.
Listen from the dead. There is not the weight of the living. If you would cross, cast off the riches and honors of your former days.
The old stories say Charon favors gold and jewels. If the living seek passage, they must offer a fortune deemed worthy.
The accursed shore awaits all who fear not divinity. If your heart harbors unfinished desires, and you fear
Suap bah.
death,
Di mana-mana anjir.
step aboard. We have arrived.
Kita kalahkan Leviathan.
That was surprisingly smooth.
I had the beholder on him the whole time. My instincts keep telling me something's off. We'd better stay sharp. The anchor stone is just ahead. Let's go activate it. Its energy has been reshaped by the dark tide. We'll need the Sentinel's power to purify it before activation. Bathe in flames. Fight fire with fire. The hunter finds their prey.
Di dalamnya masih ada lagi. Wah.
It's done. The terminal's comms should be restored. Let's contact Augusta.
Tak Augusta.
Yes, we saw it. The anchor stone has been activated. Sooner than expected.
My family's potions are ready. But please, a word. It's been crafted from the Threnodian's venom. Outside the corruption's reach, it induces hallucinations, warping your senses and clouding judgment. If you aren't immediately entering the dark tide, I advise you all not to drink it.
Ground defenses are holding. And no major fluctuations in the dark tide for now. Everyone.
Wait! An intense frequency suddenly. It's moving towards the Western Front.
Ya elah. Laksidus ternyata anjing.
Is this the best the mighty gladiators of Septimont can offer?
Bet anjir, udah gue kalahin lu di awal-awal.
The grand finale deserves grandeur. How can such a dull act satisfy the audience? Yes! Now this is a scene fit for the final act.
Blades do not discriminate. Leave. This one's mine.
Oh, has Huanglong fallen so low? They now send a blind man to die.
Prisoner Scar of Jinzhou. Surrender now. One strike is all it would take to end you. Surrender, and you may be spared pain.
Oh, in an epic play such as this, I refuse an early exit.
Merak emang nih si Scar.
My orders were to bring you back, dead or alive. I never planned on bringing you back alive.
Bah. So keren si Scar anjir.
Belongs to me.
You're too late, defender of Guanlong. Beneath the dark tide, it stirs once more. All hope will be swept away.
You talk too much.
Break like bamboo.
Oh, kepukul gua.
Nothing that won't heal. Behold this blade. Stars realign. Your life is mine to take. Time is here. Behold this blade. Interesting. Restraint.
Dia si Scar tadi.
All this time, your eyes fixed on the tide. Never once did you see the threat in the sky. Annihilation Right on time!
Prolova tuh nggak perlu dikasihani anjing. Yakin gue. Orang-orang pas Prolova mati kan, Prolova kasihan banget, Rover ngapa gitu banget sih?
The connection was cut off.
The Fraxidus really sent two overseers at once.
Velova and Scar. Their appearance was too well timed. Like they knew our strategy all along. Meanwhile, Cristoforo's just biding his time in the shadows. This must be just the beginning. No matter. The Dark Tide was just unleashed because of the Fraxidus' interference. And everyone there. They didn't even take the potion before it swallowed them.
Trust them. Their will is stronger than the corruption.
The Anchor Stone has been activated. It will guide them through the Dark Tide.
Watch out!
Fret not. Soon you and your companions shall reunite in the boundless embrace of eternal night. Your journey ends here. What is writ by fate shall not be swayed. To resist is to invite naught but deeper woe.
The Fraxidus must think highly of us. Even you're here. No wonder the Beholder couldn't read your frequency. It can't pierce something as ancient as the concept of death. I've seen many who can use their forte to mimic or create, but to perfectly replicate another's frequency and even forge an entirely new body, there's only one person who can do that. The thousand-faced survivor. The grand architect of the Fraxidus, Schwarzlock. But I doubt that's your real name, huh?
The children have toiled to script this grand spectacle and bend apart for me. How could I
Fraxidus baru tiba-tiba dikenalin.
I have slumbered in shadow for too long. This old vessel yearns to stir. Time hath long since lost all meaning. I have dwelt in this world for far, far too long. The path of return is barred by the Styx Lake. The Waystone was shattered by my own hand. Stay here, and I shall see you unharmed.
You ferried us across only to bar the return. Well played. The answer is plain to see. No one is going to stand in our way.
Regrettable choice. Violence is not mine to seek. Yet the role I am given is clear. To hold the one who would end Leviathan here.
Kayak rapuh bet rapuh Leviathan butuh di Ini di guarding.
Leave him to me. Go. Knock upon the gates of paradise, and let its bells toll through the dark to guide their way. I'll find a way. Once it's done, I'll catch up. Remember our promise?
Iyalah. Ingatlah.
So long as one of us reaches paradise, hope lives on. Go!
Very well. Galbrena, let us see how far you have come since that day.
Looks like it's just the two of us now, Rover.
We can't give up. Not as long as there's hope.
Right. I'll fight by your side till the end. Look! The path to paradise is just ahead. We push through them. We're almost there. We'll make it.
Endure and defy. You will obey. Shadow follows. One with the sounds. Tide's influence is getting stronger. Are you all right, Abby?
Yeah. No worries.
Okay. I'll make it quick. More enemies.
The journeying paradise is just ahead.
Nowhere to hide. Be gone. None shall whisper. Abby's frequency is weakening. I can barely sense it.
Stop yapping. So dizzy.
Leviathan's whispers. These voices.
Buried in ruins. The Montellis.
Carlota Zani.
I tried to protect, but I failed them.
Antarela.
Maybe this is how it ends for the Forsaken. We all become its puppets.
No one answered my prayers, but my faith was always true. Please, my souls, don't punish me. Come hear them.
My head! It hurts. I can't take it. I'm sorry.
Abby!
Lupa.
A gladiator should die on the battlefield.
Dia racun dia, bah. Lupa.
To disappear again.
No.
This time, for nothing.
Enough!
Knocking on heaven's door.
Welcome, Rover. A pleasure to see you again. No need to rush toward the abyss in such haste. Please, take your time to enjoy this interlude before the story meets its climax. Avidius's story stirred sorrow and anger in your heart, I presume. By now, you must have realized that Rinascita's fate was forged by the Sentinel, with that truth exposed. Have you ever suspected that humanity's fate could also be the design of a higher being? A girl, born into a land ravaged by war. Tell me, why was she fated to stand against the divine and endure a second suffering? And that one born of Sonoro itself, designed to serve as the core of a hollow system. Who scripts such destinies? Who appoints such suffering? If fate cannot grant equal grace to all, if it cannot offer each soul a just and rightful end, then perhaps it is we who must tear the old script and become the authors of a new one.
No matter how noble your reason may sound, the crimes you've committed in Rinascita are far too great to ever be forgiven.
Pukulin aja gak sih orang kayak Christopher anjir. Asik bah.
I am but a small footnote in this grand repertoire. One day, my role too will end. And if that finale serves to bring the curtain down with perfection and grandeur, I'll gladly add it to the script. However, my moment on stage is yet to come. The spotlight now belongs to the people of Rinascita.
You wrote Avidius and all of Rinascita into a tragedy. Just to prove a point, you speak of divinities with disdain. But the moment you took up that quill, you became no different. I don't trust you. Or the quill in your hands.
Certainly. I do believe there is someone more worthy than I to wield it. We've invited you before, many times. Should you choose to accept, you would be the one to hold that quill. Unbound by Rinascita's fate, and still you descend into the abyss alone, to aid in their defiance of fate. Aren't you merely playing the role of savior? I know you bear a power not of this world. It grants you a courage that borders on folly. But even so, Overthrax's power lies dormant within Abby. A Threnodian's essence is one and the same. Should two such frequencies ever collide, Leviathan could use the dark tide to possess Abby, merge with Overthrax, and eventually complete its rebirth.
Alright, Rover.
You've never questioned what Abby is, have you? Never paused to wonder why it grows dizzy each time it absorbs the dark tide. Perhaps once Abby merges with Leviathan, it will recall what it once was and find its true self. If that's the risk you're prepared to take, I suppose I can revise my script accordingly. Leviathan has long sought its harbinger, but you weren't its first choice. That role was meant for Augusta, Septimont's current effort. The paradise should have descended as I had written. Yet, the priestess's arrow, fired at the cost of her very existence, sent the story veering off script. Still, any script worth its ink must be able to adapt. Just a few careful strokes and we found the perfect protagonist to bear the mantle of despair. We knew your plan from the beginning. Now your companions are lost to the dark tide, adrift with no anchor in sight, fated to sink endlessly into the depths. As for Cartathea, the divinity that granted her a second life is dead. Do you truly believe her humanity alone can stand against Leviathan? Yes. Hope amid hardship makes a finer tale than one of aimless doubt. The audience always favors stories steeped in distress, struggle, and ruin. Alas, this interlude must end here. Leviathan stirs from its slumber, and with its wrath comes its gospel. Now then, show me. Show me that humanity can rise against the divine. Prove your will is your own. Prove you are worthy to pen your own fate. But if humanity cannot cross the threshold of the divine, then we shall be the ones to write its fate instead. Life is but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets their hour upon the stage, and then, in the blink of a moment, is heard no more.
I believe in them, just as they believe in me.
Of course. You've always been the protagonist of our play. But what if the one we speak of, the one meant to end Leviathan, is not you?
What? So your true target is...
The special scene between her and our grand architect must not be disturbed. But now take a brief rest. The stage is nearly set for your finale.
So, I was your true target all along.
Indeed. Another stalemate awaited him. And you, the Revenant, returned from the dark tide. I know the power you wield. Left unchecked, it unravels the fabric of our play. And so, I must still your steps here. Yet I confess, galbrena, your growth hath far outstripped what I foresaw. How many tacit discords have you devoured to stand here now?
Do you count how many gemberries you've eaten in your life? For one with a lifespan like yours. Surely you know more than most. So go on. Take a guess.
You risked all to save those who share no bond with you. To choose to protect is one thing, but to do so wielding power not born of mankind, that you should never have done. You must have felt it. The cold stares of those you saved. No gratitude. Only fear for that which they cannot understand.
So what? I chose this path, and I'll follow it.
Your frequency now intertwines with the tacit discords. The moment you crossed that threshold, the mortal world ceased to be your home. My offer still stands. Join the Fraxidus. You too have crossed the veil that parts life and death. Among us, you shall find haven and purpose.
Ever since I got these wings, I found freedom in the open sky. I don't need a haven or titles to cage me. I am what I choose to be.
Should you crave power, we shall grant it. Even that of the Frenodian. Should you seek to help, we shall guide mankind toward the future beyond all comprehension.
Sounds like something a hypocrite would say.
Mortal sight is too narrow to fathom our path.
So, you think you stand above humanity, huh? Whatever. I don't give a damn about you or your grand ideals. I only need one reason to take you down. You're in my way.
The tacit discords within you are gone. Now, tell me, what remains of you?
I've heard enough of this crap. You hide behind borrowed faces. But me, I've never once doubted who I am. I've risen from blood and inferno 1,000 times. Faced the monsters that lined up to devour me, and fought back without mercy. I broke Harpia's razor wings and tore out Balor's demon eye. Not even Dalahan's iron hooves could bring me to my knees. The dark tide cursed me long ago. I should have been dead, but here I stand. And you think one of your clones can stop me?
Still clinging to hope. A sharp tongue may spark your courage, but it shall not change your end. So be it. Forsake all hope of ever beholding paradise. I shall guide you to the Amen's shore. Into eternal darkness. Into hell.
We're already there, Schwarzloch. This blood, it should be enough. My flames could never reach you before, but now it's time you paid for your actions. begins.
Nice, bro.
Bullseye. May the flames light your way home.
You never cease to surprise.
And here I thought you knew me well. A good hunter turns nature to her advantage. Or did you misunderstand? I didn't become strong because of any of you. I was strong. That's...
I wasn't referring to that. I was surprised to see the spirits rise at your command, forming as Cetus, the Tidebreaker.
I didn't command them. They chose it of their own will. When disaster strikes, humans unite. A hollow being like you wouldn't understand.
Even if you absorb the corruption in their frequencies, it will not last. That carol is but one mask the Grand Architect wears. The spirits will not restrict.
I know. That's why we have to move and find him.
There was a battle near the Journeying Paradise.
Left. It's a shortcut.
There is no path on the left.
Then I'll carve one out myself.
Okay. Older vision.
The Leviathan's presence is growing stronger. Flame Wing won't last much longer in the air. The Beholder's mark is set. Claim marked. Time to end it in one shot. I'll use the feather blade to weave through them while shooting. That'll speed things up. Chimera, tear the space apart!
Jalan di ini dia, bah.
Those ice blades stay dead forever.
100% bah tiba-tiba anjir. Arahin kamera ke bawah. Kena. Wah, mantep sih.
All set to die? Judgment's come. I'm here to bury you myself.
Slow down. I must savor the exquisite taste of their agony.
Through here. I'll kick the gates of hell open myself. Almost there.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, tendang. Nice. Mantap sekali. Kamera ke bawah ya tadi. Jiggling-jigglingnya, bro.
You are too late. The purest dark tide is swallowed in. Understand? Run all you like. Your chance to save him is already lost. Such is the nature of fate.
If I believed in fate, I wouldn't have made it this far.
You think that little flame can burn this dark tide?
I know it's not enough. What if I add some of this?
You intend to unleash the tacit discords within you. Those savage frequencies alone will destroy you before the dark tide even gets a chance.
I tamed them once. I can do it again. It's just a matter of what I'm willing to lose. If saving him means we still have a shot at taking down Leviathan, I'll risk it all. My will. My everything.
Lunatic.
Lunatic.
Let's see whose fire burns hotter. Don't tell me you're getting cold feet now.
Everything you have fought to keep will burn to ash.
Then let it burn! Time to make a choice again. Hunt with me, or die with me. If you still want to see Leviathan destroyed with your own eyes, this is your final chance. Either way, I've already made my choice.
I called on you time and again to unleash your true power. And now, of all things, this is what gets through to you. You would risk everything for a sliver of hope.
I would, no matter the cost.
Just as I foresaw, she arrives to save you from the abyss. A fleeting spark, kindled by all she once had, burning for a hopeless stand against the furious tide. What awaits you is your end now, roving outlander. Don that exquisite mantle once more, and step onto the deserted stage you are destined to face.
Jelas anjing, Cristoforo.
How much time has passed? No path to take. Nowhere to go. Wait. What's that ahead?
Death is a divine gift bestowed upon humanity. Those you cherish now. A lucky few had their names carved into this ancient stone, but far more. Those who once stood by your side, one day, even this stele will follow, swallowed by the tide of your fading memory, just like the rest.
I will not forget them.
You've changed from who you once were. Still stubborn, as always. Now, you fear losing what you have has made you weak.
Anjir, graveyard semua kayak ini.
Go on then. Your destination lies just ahead.
Apa?
When the bustling
Graveyard
stage
apa?
quiets, all who played a part in your fate will take their leave. Only you remain for the final bow. From beginning to end, you've always walked alone. That is the truth you cannot escape. Abby's condition was written into our script long ago. Even if you strike Leviathan down, Abby can no longer serve as the vessel to seal Leviathan's essence. only one variable slipped past our design. The Revenant returned from the dark tide. She could have bridged your failing forces and brought
Semua makam teman kita semua itu bisa dibaca semua petinya. Iya, tadi yang gue baca beberapa doang ya. Langsung sin. Tiba-tiba ber. Gak bisa baca semuanya. Ya, tadi ada Rocia, Phoebe, lupa. Carlota awal kata tadi.
Oh, harbinger of the dark tide. You can save no one. What follows in your wake is ruin, and ruin alone. No, not fond of how the story ends, are we? Well, fortunately, you are not like the rest. Your fate rises above the masses. You still hold the power to choose.
Kelihatan sih masih abu-abu kan tempatnya gini. Penuh dengan makam-makam doang.
You've known was coming all along.
Shut up, you noisy pest. You don't buy his nonsense, do you? In the flesh. Took a few tricks, but I made it in. This is your mindscape. Leviathan drew it from the deepest layers of your mind, using the purest frequency of the dark tide. Everyone has a mindscape. Some say when countless seas of consciousness flow together, they make the essence of Solaris. I've seen many places, but nothing quite like this. It must mean a lot to you.
It must mean a lot to you, eh? Oh, anjing starting screen nggak sih? Iya, tempat loading ya. Anjir, gue baru sadar pas dia ini zoom out kameranya tadi. Boleh juga lu ya. Boleh juga lu, Wak. Boleh.
Leviathan preyed on your deepest fear of losing the ones you care about and turned it into these gravestones. The ones who seem the strongest often fear loss the most. That's how Leviathan slips in, by exposing our pain to the light. If you let it take hold, you'll never break free. In the end, your mind and body will be devoured, dismantled, reshaped, and assimilated. It's no better than death. So, you could say this place hangs between life and death. Your friends are here too, each of them fighting their own demons. But you feel this?
Yes. It's warm.
It's warm and real. Berasa scene ini gue. Scene Changli tuh. Sup, ya gitu.
There. Look up. When I hunt, I often travel through the night. The darkness is thick, but faint stars hang above to guide me. But those stars don't shine for me. Long before I even looked up, they'd already been watching over the sky. Leviathan has underestimated human resolve. To me, these gravestones, they're signposts left by the living for those still fighting. Like stars destined to burn out. They refuse to stop shining until the very end. There's always someone in the dark, giving their life to light the way and pass hope to those who follow. That's why you and I, we don't stop moving forward. Sometimes, all it takes is the first step. That's enough to light the way for others. And maybe one day, they'll be the ones lighting the way for you. don't know your past, but I do know the future you want isn't one of death. Being scared of losing someone just means you're human. But the people you love, the ones who love you back, they'd never let you face the end alone. This isn't where it ends. If you want the path to open, remember all the people you helped anchor to a future. Now, it's time to anchor yourself.
Bagus lagi kalimatnya.
But before that, take a look behind you. You've come a long way, changed a lot of lives. That's your past, but it's also your strength. So use it. Hope is still out there, waiting for you. Take this spark with you. Take the step through darkness into the light. We will be right behind you.
New allies born from the perils of the high seas. What better way to begin an epic story?
Good people have their wishes fulfilled, heroes appear in a time of crisis, justice triumphs over evil, and united friends are undefeatable.
The Codex reminds us, it is not the lighthouse that guides us through the storm to safety, but our own eyes fixed on shore.
The difference, though, is that you are a blade. A weapon that can break the surface.
Like I said, we seize control.
Music itself holds no illusion. It's the heart that grants a meaning.
A person of true character should never be defined by an inanimate blade.
Even if one day you meet defeat, remember this. Those you've helped will never let you face it alone.
I've been thinking. Our final fate might already be written, but how we walk that path is up to us. We as humans are meant to carve our own way forward.
A civilization's glory is forged by generations of brave souls. It was never meant to be one person's medal of honor.
The waves of resistance shall never cease. Mankind will not be oppressed.
The power to ride our fate has always been ours. Even without guidance, even when divinity falls silent, civilization will find its own way.
ASR pas ketemu Ayah dan lain di Rius terus sih. Ah, maksudnya Lip? Skipnya Rover.
We carry the dark tide's memories.
We command both light and shadow. Did you really think you could stand against us alone?
Warna galbrena ya.
Defy the prophecy. Rise above fate again. If the road ahead is dark, then let this soul
Be the spark that lights the night.
Well said. alone. Because we are here. With you.
Boleh. Ding.
Where the dark night ends lies the blazing sun. We all made it, Rover.
Mantap. Jadi pas dibelebuk tuh seakan kita lagi baca isi pikirannya. Dia dapat case-nya Clipot, space-nya mirip kayak yang tadi yang pas dia dapat lens. Tapi itu bolehlah. Gue udah lupa lagi kalau Heser aja. Lupa gue.
Don't worry. It's just a scratch. Glad to see you're all right. As for that grand architect, the spirits will guide him to the other shore.
She burned her own life force to help you. Only by overclocking was she able to break through the dark tide's illusion. Her true forte has always been inside her. And as her blazing will became overclocked flames that seared away the corruption of the tacit discords and the dark tide, it awakened her forte.
Her true forte.
The cost of her overclocking. I admit her insolent gamble paid off again.
She saved me, but you saved her.
Maybe it wasn't really a gamble this time. I knew you wouldn't stand by and let me die.
Then slay Leviathan and prove I was right about you.
Gas battle terakhir melawan Leviathan.
Finally you recognize me, Augusta?
I almost didn't. You've changed a lot. But the warmth in that resonance ability, that I could never forget.
Glad to see we both stay true to who we are.
Ternyata beneran masa kecilnya
Catch up later. For now,
Augusta dong.
How did you all make it here?
Oke.
Just as we were about to take the potion and enter the dark tide, the Fraxidus triggered its surge.
Betul di sini Dapien tapi 3D mulutnya Mandarin nggak apa-apa lah. Tadi ada yang miss dikit juga nggak masalah lah. Mulutnya udah berhenti tapi masih ada suara. Nah tuh contohnya kayak gitu tadi.
The echoes of Rinascita can sense human frequencies. When we reach out in hope, they answer us with hope.
But even with their help and the potion, we're still far from our goal. We fought through the illusions, but we still need an anchor to open a path to the journeying paradise.
I have an idea. If Leviathan found its anchor of reality to summon the Tidespawn into our world,
we follow suit and find an anchor of hope to find a way out of the world of the dark tide.
and who better for that than you, Rover?
Even in the depths of despair, you held on to hope. That unwavering faith makes you worthy of being our anchor of hope.
And the unbreakable tether we share is what led us to you.
The Dark Tide showed us your memories. We know that Kartathea planned her own death to plant humanity into Leviathan.
Her mind is asleep inside Leviathan's anchored body. If we can wake her, our chances of beating the Threnodian will grow. Let Abby rest for now. When the Threnodian falls, use your power to split its essence from the gem, and I'll use my devouring ability to seal it inside me.
So that's the real reason the Phyrexidus was targeting you.
Yes, but now I've got backup. Neither they nor the Threnodian can stop us. Cristoforo thought his script was flawless, but he missed one thing. Even the faintest spark of hope can ignite a blaze when we stand together.
Defeating the Threnodian is what we all seek. That is what unites us here.
Leviathan twisted our memories and emotions into this fake paradise, hoping we'd surrender to its will and let it harvest our civilization.
But now, the fate it's forced upon us is ours to shatter.
As long as we hold on to our shared faith and hope, Leviathan will never win.
It's time to break open the gate and burn this false paradise to the ground. That's the Threnodian's chrysalis, Leviathan's gestation pod. It's expanding the rift, bleeding into our world. Temporal distortions! Watch out! I thought dividing us would make us easy prey.
Then it felt wrong.
Everyone, pay attention to those cocoons summoning monsters. They are linked to the chrysalis above. Destroying them will weaken the Threnodian's hold.
Copy that. All cocoons cleared on my side. How's it looking for you?
Mission accomplished, Captain.
Quickly and swiftly.
Child's play. We handled it ages ago, obviously.
Hopefully this helps. Keep it together.
Gotcha. Behave now.
Kuro officialnya minta maaf soalnya waktu itu mempersingkat 3D model. Kayaknya yang peduli tuh yang geek banget gak sih maksudnya? Ya udah sih selama masih bisa enjoy gitu visualnya. Why not gitu. Tapi ya bagus sih. Sikap reaksinya Kuro bagus loh. Patut diacungi jempol.
Alright, let's all meet up ahead.
Mortals must seek salvation. Mortals must follow a uniform creed. Now, righteous one,
Open the gate to ascension.
You are not her. Reveal yourself, Leviathan.
I am the beginning and the end, the first breath and the final sigh. I have ever been Rinascita's sole divinity. By my gospel alone didst thou arise, united and reborn. And now thou dare lift thy hand against me. Fleur de Lis, once more the crown is thine.
Zaman PGR ya. Seru gak sih tuh game? Atau sih belum pernah nyoba.
Now, faithless heretics, kneel and receive thy judgment.
Nice tights, bro.
Imperator's power is mine to command.
Is Imperator's power of separation?
How can this be?
This vessel carries the frequencies Leviathan split from its body. Every blow we land here wounds Leviathan itself.
Keep it together.
Dah susah amat diserang ya.
So long as we stand, we can still bring Cardassia back.
Mati nih gua.
You are safe with me.
Oke. Nge-heal bah.
Wind calls, waves follow. Wind howls, unfettered by bounds. Hopefully this helps.
You can't escape me. Behave now.
My paradise shall come.
Hopefully this helps.
Return.
We'll face judgment. Bad timing.
Well, that's unexpected.
Is this supposed
Sampai segaris pasti dapat heal. Oh, nggak bakal mati dong berarti nih. Mantap, bro. Gue kira gue akan mati tadi. Ngabis ulti aja masih kena hit ya.
Ridiculous imitation. Disgraceful.
One at a time.
Emerald swordplay. And even my blade. Filthy thief.
Filthy thief. Stand tall.
Not while I'm watching.
Behave now.
Hear my decree. Fleur de Lis, youth, dead.
We'll face judgment.
Rover, now!
Terlalu EZ sih. Udah dari PS3 story-nya gak bakal mati. Wah, battle-nya enak sih, ditontonnya manjain mata jelas. Oke, dikejar. Agak pelit animasi. Itu aja sih udah. Kalau gua tuh.
I stand here in the name of humanity. If my humanity alone can't sway you, then we will defeat you together.
Thou dare pit mortal will against the divine. Well, behold, the deepest abyss of despair.
People of Rinascita, please hear my call. Unite with all your will and hope.
The fate of Rinascita is mine to decree.
Leave it to me.
Even the Trinodians
Gas. Dekat Tetia bah. Ada my istri. Let's go.
that won't bring us down.
Bam.
The light of hope has pierced the dark tide. Leviathan, your doom is inevitable.
My gospel shall resound across the tides for eternity.
Still trying to corrupt us with your whispers. Wait, it's the people of Rinascita. They're singing for us. Even in the depths of despair, the song of hope echoes. Hear it well, Leviathan. This is your requiem.
No matter the suffering, our courage carries us onward. This is the hymn of humanity.
Insolence! My will suffereth no defiance!
Dar. Jangan asal ngeklaim mbaknya. Kebiasaan ngeklaim mbaknya.
No matter how great your power, do not presume to claim our future.
Resonator yang lain bisa mati, oke. Banyak efek, gua sampai nggak bisa baca anjir. Terlalu banyak efeknya. Nggak bisa baca, nggak bisa ngeliat gua. Asal mukulnya gua main ini.
Watch closely, Leviathan. This is the will of humanity.
This is the will of humanity.
Time to end this once and for all.
Prepare for your final reckoning. Raise the tide over.
Let's go. Oke, bisa nge-copy ulti juga ternyata ya. Nice bro, nice animasi, nice animation.
May you now be bound by the weight of humanity.
Tetap ya, Leviathan nggak bisa di kill ya, tapi di seal. Abraxas ya. Nama asli Ebi kayak itu.
I'll split the gem from its physical form.
Time to finish this.
Si aja anjing. Udah apa udah? Proxidus. Your waste. Apa tuh maksudnya?
Let its light banish this final darkness. Rinascita will surely know a lasting dawn.
Bagus banget, anjir. Absolute cinema. Banget anjir animasinya. Inilah yang tidak bisa didapatkan di Genshin anjing.
This calamity ends here. For good.
That Primus got what he wanted. He fulfilled the fate he desired for Rinascita. The Threnodian's creatures have been defeated. They never broke through our defenses. With the dark tide now receding, it seems that all is resolved. I only played a small part. It was the courage of these warriors that truly held the line. Now that you have returned safely, I'll continue with my mission.
Scar from the Fraxidus. Did he escape again?
Unfortunately, yes. I see you didn't catch the mastermind either.
Kacau ya.
That Cristoforo got away. But don't worry, I will hunt him down.
Game baik ini, Cok.
That Fraxidus.
Game baik.
The calamity has passed.
Maksudnya untuk F2P kayak gua aja
We must rebuild.
beberapa karakter dapat signatur gitu.
We cannot join
Ya tetap sih pasti ada banner-banner yang gue skip, tapi hal itu nggak pernah gue rasain di Genshin anjing. Hal-hal ini tuh gitu. Dari zaman PGR, nah gue kan tidak merasakan itu ya. Saya kan baru pertama kali menyelami game Kuro kan Hua ya, jadi ini first time merasakan gitu. Genshin emang kikir jelas. Mau gimana lagi?
I'm back to myself now. Let's meet in Laguna City. I just...
Oke sayang.
Defeating Leviathan was just the start of Rinascita's new era. There's plenty of cleanup work ahead for everyone.
Gila, padahal cerita awalnya cuman di-invade sama Montelli family
Each day
anjing.
to come holds more hope than the last.
Iya.
Septimont will have many matters
Karena
demanding our
Montelli sama Visalia akhir ya.
will be no different.
Leave Septimont to us.
Visalia juga yang di framing jahat. Ternyata efek ini aja, efek apa? Trinodian doang. Set Discord, Dark Tide, Leviathan, sebutnya lah semuanya anjir.
Will you come home to Septimont City?
I will.
We will meet again, heroes.
Phoebe?
Huh?
Is everything all right? You looked like you were somewhere else just now.
Oh, I was just thinking how the Blessed Maiden's voice sounded just like the heavenly voice during the Carnival. So, I was wondering about the Sentinel's messages we heard before. Was it? Do you think their advice? Consume healthy food, such as the loris salad. Huh?
This calamity is past, but now Raguna must face a harsh truth. Primus Finrico gave his life to stop the Dark Tide, and the Sentinel is gone. For the Ragunesi, what fills their hearts now is likely sorrow and uncertainty. But at the same time,
Lady Carlotta, we've finished tallying all our losses. Here's the full report for your review.
Thank you. Secure all salvageable relief supplies first. The remaining personnel should assist the Phasadeas in treating the wounded.
Rosemary has already dispersed the family's medicine in mist form. Thanks to that,
Talia.
treatment has been smoother than expected. The injured will be tended to shortly.
Paling kerasa sih aksen pas Rinascita sih.
Repairs on the Genesis Nexus are still underway, but some damaged common echoes are already
Kayaknya
operational again.
bagus aja. Makanya gue nggak mau ganti ke Jepang aja udah lah. Biarin ke Inggris aja udah.
All right, crew, come lend a hand.
Pero's got a whole mountain of tools over here. Like this rapid adhesive gun. If
If you're having trouble restoring the damaged buildings, Mr. Fulmine and I can help using our fortes.
If Imperator were here, they'd be happy to see this.
Sayangku sudah kembali.
Let the winds of the past
Suka aku.
depart. The ships of this new era no longer need their guidance. No longer shall scroll and prophecy bind, but by humanity's will shall a new era be forged.
You made it, my istri. Harusnya gitu, Rover.
I've now truly returned from the dead.
Phoebe.
Blessed Maiden! Please, just call me Cardothea. Rinascita's divinity is no more, and with it, the Blessed Maiden chosen by the Divine. Phoebe, your faith in the Sentinel has never wavered, nor has it been blind. It stems not from obedience, but from a deep belief in their deeds and ideals. Imperator once led the displaced to these isles, yet what allowed the Ragunasi to stand firm upon the sea was not divine favor, but their own efforts. The statue in the city was built in their likeness, but it was the people who gave shape to the faith it stands for. Faith once united us. It was also what drove us to seek liberation. The path of civilization is never fixed. It shifts with what's being demanded at present.
And it's the people of a civilization who decide what they demand.
As it was in the beginning, and ever shall be. Everyone has their tasks to do now, but in the future...
I want you to have this, Phoebe. Imperator entrusted me with this relic. Within it is Rinascita's past, and its future.
Rinascita's future? Oh, but it's empty. Where is the recorded future?
The future is already in your hands.
I see. Thank you, Rover.
From now on, perhaps I no longer need to hide who I really am. So, I'll join in rebuilding Raguna too.
Sign me up.
Phoebe yang gantiin Fenrico. Jadi Primus ya. Primus Fenrico, Primus Phoebe. Rekapan story. Boleh Ber. Lelaki tidak bercerita emang. Gila panjang ya. Gue ngerasa cerita di Rinascita lebih panjang daripada di Janzo. Dan masalahnya rekap yang ditampilin ini semua bukan karakter story gitu, tapi main story ya. Jadi karakter story kayaknya bakal gue skip deh. Jelas itu, Lip. Lelaki tidak bercerita tapi koleksi waifu. Real. Di septimont sih lu muter otak banget buat anggap story-nya. Ya sebenarnya ada beberapa part kecil mungkin yang kenapa ini terjadi, kenapa itu terjadi. Cuman ya selama garis besarnya gue dapet acceptable lah. Tapi gue gak nyangka anjir satu chapter nih. Maksudnya bukan satu chapter lah, bagian 11 ya. Bagian 11 lah bisa dibilang. 3 jam setengah bah. Nice.
Disaster recovery in Raguna City is nearly complete. Thank you so much for your help, Rover.
You're welcome. By the way, Phoebe, have you seen Galbrena?
Miss Galbrena? When she finished up here,
Kita masih ada janji yang harus diselesaikan ya dengan Miss Galbrena. Let's go. Kita selesaikan dulu misi kita yang terakhir dengan Miss Galbrena. Atau janji kita dengan dia. Boom.
Hello. I'll have one fantastic fizz and freeze gelato. Extra large. Thanks. Oh, and the ad said if you say the name in one go, you get 30% off.
Okay. But how are you feeling with that thing in you? We've wrapped everything up here. Best we get to the Black
Iya, sampai lupa kalau di dalam Galbrena ada Leviathan yang
Chimera's keeping it stable. Nothing to worry about for now. Though ever since I absorbed that essence, Chimera has been grumbling non-stop about craving something cold.
I said nothing.
Hey, I'm human too, you know. I'm allowed to want good food. Never mind, let's go.
terbayarkan sih gue dengar suara Galbrena. Karena nggak ngambil ini gue ya, nggak ngambil Zani. Karakter suaranya mirip lah.
One extra large 40-astic fizz and freeze gelato, please. Thank you.
Dia bisa nyebut one go juga ternyata CMC ya. Mukanya semuk banget lagi.
You helped Rinascita through its darkest hour. Now it's my turn to make sure our heroes eat and drink like royalty.
Pengen gue tampol sih tadi MC ya. Agak ngeselin mukanya tadi.
giggle. Double the scoop on the house. Unlimited refills.
Oh, I can't manage this on my own.
Ya kok udah segede gitu nggak mungkin nge-refill sih.
You don't have to carry it all yourself. Sometimes it's okay to lean on someone else. Wasn't that your line? So, one side each.
Sendoknya kecil aja, makanannya gede, gimana ceritanya ya? Sama, pengen gue tampol tadi mukanya yang sih.
Finally full. I think it's time for a nap.
One wish fulfilled. All right, time to head to the Black Shores.
Yeah,
ketemu my waifu.
By now.
He's the leader of the ghost towns. Strong, ruthless, not someone to cross lightly. I teamed up with him once while hunting in the new Federation.
Itu seminggu
He tried to recruit me, but I'm used to working alone, so I
gede
turned him
banget
down.
aja tadi. Si store chefnya bilang unlimited refill ini. Nggak akan refill juga ini.
He did join the fight to protect Rinascita after all.
If you ever find yourself in the new Federation, you'll probably get to know him better.
Ya X11 3 jam setengah anjir. Anjir. Nah itu untuk next patch itu leaknya si Kakaro boleh. Karakter lama padahal ya. Udah sama karakter lama, bukan karakter banner. Baru dikasih tahu.
Rinascita's been tied up with a neat little bow. The other bloom bearers have already headed back to rest. They burned through every drop of strength out there. Once we've handed out the Threnodian's gem to Tethys, I might even allow myself a few hours of real sleep.
If it weren't for the Black Shores, we'd have been completely ensnared by Leviathan's schemes. On behalf of the people of Rinascita, please accept our deepest gratitude.
This is what the Black Shores does. We're just glad we earned our keep.
This might be the first real conversation we've had since everything ended. Thank you very much, galbrena. It's a shame I'm not able to absorb the Threnodian's gem. Not in my current state.
It would throw your power completely out of balance. Better to leave it with me. And really, I couldn't have done all this alone. Everyone played their part.
Still, if you hadn't come to kill me, we never could have pulled it off.
Honestly, pulling off a fake assassination in front of two powerful resonators without flinching or getting caught? Yes. Not exactly a walk in the park. Luckily, with a clear target, there's always a way to make the shot land. I didn't need to take you on, just sell the scene. Blessed Maiden down in one. Easy enough.
Well, we had to make it convincing, didn't we? Looks like I've still got it. Perhaps it could be a play in the next carnival. Would you like to join us, galbrena? The Sentinel once said they didn't want the people to mourn their passing with sorrow. What they truly wished to hear were songs and laughter.
Terbener semua anjing di sini.
We'll be inviting our friends from Septimont too. I do hope you'll all come, including you, righteous one. Then it's settled. If you dare skip it, I'll drag you there myself.
Apa Wuthering bah? Istri aing.
But for now, it looks like it's time for goodbyes. At least for now.
The Order will soon elect a new Primus. From now on, Raguna's affairs will no longer be decided by the Order alone. Instead, the Montelli and Phasalia families will help to
gitu dong.
guide decisions, together with the voice of the
Kalau mau
people.
nge-roll wilayah nggak boleh satu
We will begin addressing the wrongs
ini
the Order
apa
has committed.
satu badan tertentu cowok.
Raguna's future belongs in the hands of its people. It will
Harus
be led by
ada
their shared will.
yang namanya check and balances anjas.
Our family will also continue expanding Rinascita's overseas trade routes. Perhaps one day we'll cross paths again in a distant land.
And should you ever return to Rinascita, know this. You will always be our most honored guest and dearest friend.
Not just us, but these little echoes too. We'll hold this bond close. Always.
If you ever visit any fascinating places, promise you'll tell me all about it. I'll turn your adventures into verse and have them sung across Rinascita.
Rover, remember not to overdo it. Eat when you're supposed to. And don't forget, life is meant to be enjoyed.
To meet and to part is a part of life. So please accept this blessing I offer in my own name. May your eyes always shine bright with clarity, and may love and light guide you on every step of your journey.
This wide, free world has always been your stage. Wherever you go, I believe you'll always shine as its brightest star.
See, Augusta? Told you we'd make it in time. Septimont's mess is mostly sorted now. The Senate can deal with the rest. We don't do rush goodbyes around here. No matter how far, we had to come send you off.
You, my fellow warrior, are someone worth chasing. Yes, we've been chasing victory all along. But with you, it feels like victory itself was itching to catch up. Next time we meet, you'll be even stronger.
Boleh.
As will I. I'll be a gladiator who
Boleh.
can stand toe-to-toe with
Heru
you.
istrinya lupa, silahkan. Alif istrinya Yuno, silahkan. Kalau aku cukup RT3 aja. Shorekeeper juga.
What being a hero truly means.
Changli juga boleh. Cantarella, Galbrena boleh.
By the eternal blazing sun, your name will
Zani
be
boleh,
remembered
mantap lah
in
oke.
Septimont forever. This world will never forget what you've done for us, Rover.
And don't go forgetting us either. Got it? We're throwing a huge celebration in Septimont for this victory. And the Raganesi will be there too. So you'd better show up.
Ya, kamu lucu, Yuno.
It's Cetus the Tidebreaker. Are you here to see our captain off too? I remember the moment we met him like it was yesterday.
Maybe it's more than just a farewell. I think the Tidebreaker wants to escort you on your journey.
So,
Bannernya karakternya
till we
cuman
meet again.
brand doang anjir. Kalau Q1 gak keluar, brand doang anjir yang cowok. Till we meet again guys. Thank you so much for rinascita story ya. Nice, 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 nice. Akhirnya kita kembali ke tempat my istri, ke rumah kita.
How's everything
Itulah.
going?
Good news and bad. The Threnodian's gem has been successfully contained. Tethys is already running a full power analysis as we speak.
3.0 kan ada cowok
the
juga
journey
nanti.
recovered
Ya
is
kan
incomplete.
nanti, nggak sekarang. Kan pas di ini rinascita. Cuman ada brand sama Q1 air. With recover was incomplete.
We're still investigating the cause. But look, successfully containing a gem infused with the Threnodian's power? No small feat. It's
Nggak
already
fully
a
gemnya
huge
ya,
step
tapi ya,
forward in our
iya
fight
benar
against
apa
the
kata Auto
Threnodian
lah, oke lah.
and the Lament.
Daripada nggak sama sekali, ya
If
udahlah.
the Threnodian is truly bound to civilization, who's to say another one
Gue udah
won't
tag istri di
return to
3.0
Renaissance in some
Linae.
form?
Nggak tahu gue karakter yang mana tuh Linae ya. Cuman
Still,
nggak tahu ya Cisa dapet
even if
atau
that
enggak.
happens,
Nggak yakin
it
sih gue
won't be
soalnya
claiming this piece of its power.
sebelum Cisa kan gue udah
That
ngambil
gives
galbrena
us a
sama
window to prepare.
senjatanya kan, jadi ya kayaknya sih nggak akan dapet sih gue Cisa. Cuman coba kita
If tacit
gacha aja
discourse can
nanti.
be manually
Kalau
converted
ada
into echoes and become tools to fight the Lament,
asteroidnya.
then maybe the Threnodian might also be something we could transform. Heck, maybe even utilize. But that's all theorizing best kept to caffeinated hours. For now, we'll need to wait until Tethys completes its analysis before drawing any conclusions.
Lumayan berguna lo ya,
Well,
bintang 4
I'm glad it helped.
buat
I'll be on my
story.
way then.
Maksudnya.
Hey, Rover.
DPS healer shield.
She's got real
Udah jadi
skill.
solo 2.
Moves
Semua
like she's
dibahas.
really part of
OP
our
bet.
rhythm. This kind of synergy doesn't
Nggak tahu
come
ya.
often
Gue sih
twice.
feeling gue nggak akan dapet sih.
What do you say?
Everyone in the Black Shores has made it their mission to stand against the Lament. Our goals are the same, and we've been walking the same path from the start. I know you're not the type who likes being tied down by titles. But just remember this. You're not fighting it alone. So,
So,
this flower marks you as one of us. Whether you join us or not, if you ever run into trouble out there, the Black Shores will have your back.
I see. I'll take it then. Oh, one more thing. My last terminal gave out after I used it too much. Think the Black Shores could lend me a new one?
jelas gabung dia.
Lend? Please. You break it, you come get a new one.
Thanks. Well then, till next time.
Boleh. Boleh.
Angel. That's my real name.
Agak kaget sih aku dengernya sih. Tapi bolehlah. Bolehlah.
Angel. Huh. Such a beautiful name.
Bolehlah.
Hold on a sec. You're not planning to jump into the sea, are you? I could get you a boat.
Don't worry about her. Nothing's stopping that one. No storm and no raging sea.
Aman aja, aman aja. Masih si annoying Cristoforo bah.
Love to make a person wait, don't you?
Dan Scar dan kawan-kawan
Right under Mingting's
Praxidusnya.
nose, setting off a single alarm. Delicious. Tell me, how did you come up with that little idea?
Let's just say it was inspired by the Somme Noir. Imagination, after all, remains humanity's sharpest blade.
As the dark tide spread and I was pulled in deeper, the mark of the dark tide you left in me allowed my frequency to merge with it.
Of course. And through Leviathan's power, I was able to read that frequency and depict you back into reality. Leviathan's power of assimilation blurs the line between imagination and existence. But of course, none of it would have worked until Leviathan slipped the Sentinel's leash and reclaimed the reins of the dark tide.
It cost more time than I'd have liked, but everything unfolded exactly as you scripted. Such precision, such devotion. Bravo.
Dua orang pengen gue tampol anjing. Annoying dua-duanya anjing.
Must come to an end. So long as humanity remains cradled in the Sentinel's arms, it will never walk, let alone evolve. That is why I wrote this final act. And those who cannot transcend their limits and overcome their lesser natures will remain imprisoned by their own making. Well, such souls deserve no salvation.
No souls deserve salvation. Why even try? This world was born from chaos and exists in disorder. The only winning move is to be worse, wilder. To out-chaos the chaos. Every noble act of salvation only makes chaos hungrier. You want to destroy to save, but me... I want to save to destroy.
You sound disappointed in how this story ends.
Did I say that? Your stories have always been a treat. Screaming crowds drowning in despair, a world tearing at the seams. Every collapse, every unraveling. Chef's kiss. If they cannot overcome the pain, then let them fall straight into the ending I want. An eternity of chaos and suffering. That's why I chose to work with you, dear playwright. Speaking of which, quill bearer who toys with hearts, your sins weigh as heavy as mine. Tell me, where will your ending play out?
It has already been written into the script. But until I reach it, as long as breath remains in me, I will haunt the stage like a phantom. A reminder that one must always look forward. Sharpen thyself and temper thy soul.
Oh, Rover wasn't wrong about you. You really are a cruel, extreme man. Sometimes I think you might be even more insane than I am.
Insanity, reason, or something in between. All our choices born of free will, and only through free will can we defy the surging tides of fate. That is why we both seek to change it. For beneath such tides, no one is content to remain merely a humble servant.
You lost the gem I entrusted to you, Christopher.
Forgive me, but haven't we already seized what we truly desired? You see, even the beyond forged from Leviathan's power couldn't endure. It fell short of the perfection you long for. But if you was to try again, I'd remain at your service.
Tell me, how much of it remains within you?
Not much, but enough to make use of.
I fulfilled my promise to complete your finale. Let this be the last note of our symphony.
As you wish. My sincerest gratitude for your wonderful performance, Lady Filova. May you find the strength to create the beyond you once envisioned.
If this world truly cannot change, perhaps I will seek a new path for myself.
Huh. Who would have thought someone as stubborn as she would learn to adapt? But, Grand Architect, are you really going to let her walk off and do as she pleases?
Of all of us, you are the last one with any right to judge her for following her whim.
Judge? You wound me. I'm far more faithful to my indulgences than she ever was. No. I just want to tag along and add a few more flourishes to her symphony.
There are still greater matters that demand your attention. Though our roads diverge, our ideals remain as one. In the end, they all lead to the same place. Separation is but the prelude to possibility. All so that humanity may cross that final gateway into eternity. Our goals in Jinjo and Rinascita have been fulfilled. A Threnodian's resonator, an artificial Threnodian, and a second resonance awakening. We now possess both the knowledge and the means. Next, it is time we turn our gaze to our accomplishments in Lakhairoy.
Lakhairoy, akhirnya selesai Rinascita chapter 2 X11. Chapter 2 ternyata X11 bagian 11. Bah 3 jam. Jalan 4 jam, Bah. Udah jam 1 anjir. Gokil. Hai Roy. Oke lah. Paling segitu aja ya streaming kali ini ya. Karena gue besok kudu masuk pagi. Jadi gue akan selesaikan streaming ini ya. Setelah streaming ini selesai gue paling nge-weekly dulu. Karena dari kemarin gue nggak bisa ngabisin ini nih gara-gara log story aja. Udah besok ini, bener juga udah hari Jumat ya. Ya wes lah. Oke. Thank you. Terima kasih untuk Beru, terima kasih untuk Alip, sama terima kasih untuk Mas Nopal ya tadi ya di awal-awal. Oke. Thank you buat kalian bertiga yang sudah nonton streaming ini. Berarti next stream ada dua bagian lagi lebih tepatnya ya, atau tetap chapter 2? Iya, tetap chapter 2 atau chapter 3 jatuhnya ya? Oh iya benar, tetap chapter 2. Tetap chapter 2. Tapi ini act 12 nih. Yuan cuman sejam. Oke. Thank you. Jangan lupa tidur kalian. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Adios. Sisa 3 jam lebih. Oke, nanti kita lanjutin pas gue libur. Thank you. Istirahat kalian, Cok.